So this is just a follow-up video of the great debate of paint types to use on repainting a military truck. This is a 923A1. So I got a couple samples here that I did, oh gosh, a little over 2 months ago now. So I'm working on the floor here, and I shot all that what I could shoot through the top. So I hit everything I could hit here. More of this will be in the floor update, but I just ran new battery cables because the batteries are being relocated from under the seat to one of the toolboxes. I'm getting ready to put this floor in here and weld this in. I taped over all the spots where the weld through plug welds will be for so I had the available weld primer exposed. But yeah, so that's that there, and the batteries are going down here in this battery box, which has already been painted. I just gotta get the cabling in there. But anyways, so here I painted on 623. This is the Behr paint, the Behr house paint, the flat. This here is Sherwin-Williams direct to metal, one of their industrial paints that they have. And this here is the Rapco paint, which I painted on 715. So this is a month and a half old. This is actually a little over 2 months because today is the 30th today, August 30th. And this was done on the 26th. So full disclosure about this Behr paint, this is just their sampler paint. So it's probably their lowest line of Behr paint. It's not the Excalibur or whatever their premium paint is. It's just their regular, everyday, indoor, outdoor, basic paint that they sell. It's just the samplers. This is the Rapco. Well, actually, it's Gillespie paints that Rapco sells. And this is the Sherwin-Williams right here. So you got 2 months of here. Now for Die Hard, you want it as authentic looking as possible. This is going to be your flattest. This Behr paint is your flattest flat. I mean, this to me looks closest to the original sheen, which is none. This is eggshell. This Sherwin-Williams industrial only comes in, this is latex industrial. This only comes in eggshell or gloss. So I went with the eggshell. Definitely has a sheen to it. This is the Rapco. This is considered flat, but there's a slight sheen to it, very slight. It's almost in between the eggshell and the flat. So here looking at this, now none of this metal was prepped any which way. It wasn't even washed, it wasn't wiped. I just put it on as is. So this paint here, let's do the fingernail test. It definitely still scuffs up with a fingernail. Now maybe that's just my fingernail sanding off into the paint and rinsing it, it goes away. I don't know. But let's try the nick test. It's definitely holding up better than it was prior. It was peeling off all over the place, as you can see. Let's try just a scratch test to braid it. Yeah, I'm not scraping hard. So it does still come off very easily. The Sherwin-Williams DTM, you're still getting those fingernail scuffs in there. Definitely better, but not perfect. Now this over here, this is about 45 days old. Everything is just 2 coats. Very minimal. Now, of course, taking a razor blade across something, you're going to scratch it no matter what. Personally, I feel that the Rapco Gillespie brand that they sell holds up the best definitely compared to the Behr. And definitely it's better than the Sherwin-Williams Industrial. The problem with the Sherwin-Williams and here with the Behr is their water base. I'm no painter, I'm just an electrician, but to me, if you've got to wear a respirator to apply it, it's probably going to be better. This stuff definitely seems to hold up better. I have, you know, kind of beat on it a little bit in other spots where I painted other things, and it just seems to just hold up significantly better. If anybody wants the paint codes, this did not exist in Sherwin-Williams database, even though they sell the Kark paint that comes out of them, you know, for the military, but it's impossible to get. This is set up in the system now. What I did is I took the Behr, I gave them a color sample of the Behr, which I found in Home Depot, the way everybody else finds it, going there and having them run the numbers, the 5-digit number. I'm not sure exactly what it is. I've had them run that. They found it. I actually have all 3 paint colors for the Tri-Tone Camo. I had them run this, and then I took it to Sherwin-Williams for them to mix it. It is in the system if anybody wants a Sherwin-Williams one. The nice thing about this and this is you can either, if you have an airless sprayer or you want to rent an airless sprayer, you can get that gun a lot easier up under this truck and around places shooting a waterborne, and it's significantly easier to clean than it is to clean up oil and then leaving behind residue of mineral spirits, or actually this is cleaned up with xylene in the lines and all that. So there are some pros of this, but long term, I don't know how long it will last. Now granted, the Behr premium exterior is rated to be on houses for however many years before it fades. It's rated for, you know, weather and all this. But I don't know how well it handles up driving down the road at, you know, 50 to 60 miles an hour with fine road grime blowing at it and abrading into the paint. A house usually doesn't get that, like you will on the road. So I know guys use it and they love it, but here is I'm not affiliated with anything. This is just me doing my own trial before I get too deep into it to know which way to go. So this is the Behr. This is a little over 2 months old. It says actually about 2 months and a week. This is a little over 2 months, a little bit less, 3 days. And this is about 45 days, a month and a half, this being the Gillespie through Rapco. So hope this helps anybody. If anybody wants any of the paint codes, I mean the Rapco paint, it's already there. You just need to know what type of Kark you have to match that color up. But if anybody wants the paint code for this or the paint code for the Sherwin-Williams to give it a shot, let me know, and I can I'll share all that.